Alright, we are back on Hero Colosseum, and basically what I wanted to talk about was this R Golden Frieza that I've heard so much about. So here's the thing about this Frieza. Here's the thing. I'm personally not a big fan of this Frieza, not at all. So really what I want to do is I want to ask you guys. I'm sure I have, Vegeta. I'm sure I have. We all know what happened to you in the last chapter of Dragon Ball Super. So what I want to ask you guys, actually, let's go ahead and put Frieza out here. Let's just go ahead and use him for probably the entire match. Maybe. I don't know yet. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Let's just do that. Why not? Oh, that's all good. So what I want to ask you guys is, have you had a match with Golden Frieza and you feel that he actually contributed a lot to your win? I want to hear those stories, like what figures you had, a little short rundown of how the match went, and do you truly feel that he contributed a lot to your win? Because here's the thing, here's why I'm not a big fan of this Frieza, and it's not that he's bad, he's actually pretty damn good for an R, but the thing is that he actually doesn't really fit into the type of decks that I make. When I make my decks, there's only two types that I make. I want one that's pure defense and pure attack, and then I'll make one that's pure speed and pure attack. The problem with this Frieza is he's all about speed and defense, and both of those, I don't put those together in a deck ever. My mission is to make a deck that can defend against almost anything and then hit back twice as hard, or make a deck that tries to hit first and hits hard as hell from the start. Those are the two decks I like to make, and this Frieza just doesn't fit into those decks. Now, of course, that sounds... It sounds a little funny when I say that, because this deck that I'm using right now, I actually took out Vados for this Frieza, which is weird because Vados, I use her for her speed because she has a lot of speed, the variation that I have. And I also use her, I don't really use her for her ability though, that's the thing, because she does, you know, the minus 30% to their attack. I don't really use her for that. I was looking at all the figures because I was like, why do I have this Vados? Because, you know, it's been a long time since I've even played this. But I was looking at her and it was like, oh, she's like the perfect figure to put in front of my Vegeta to keep him protected. Okay, see what just happened right here? This is a good time to have this Frieza to knock their attack down since they're about to hit us. But that's another thing about him though, is that when it comes to the attacks that repeat a debuff or a buff, I like those, but I prefer figures that do it all, like one big hit at one time. See, for him to beat Vados, because my Vados has more speed than him, so the speed debuff, he's not going to be better than Vados, okay, because she already has enough speed to make up for the debuff he's about to do to them. Does that make sense? It's going to take him a few turns to knock their speed down enough to where it's really going to matter, which is part of the problem, is that he's an R, so his stats aren't going to be that good. He only has 2 slots for equips. That's another problem. But back to the ability though. So he doesn't beat her in speed, even with his ability activated. Then on top of that, it's going to take him at least 3 turns to do the attack debuff that she already does every single turn. You see what I mean? She's just better than him in every single way. She has better stats, she's a UR, so she has 3 slots. Her ability is technically better. But that's not to say that he's a bad figure. I'm looking at his abilities, I'm looking at it's Golden Frieza, for crying out loud. Why the hell he's an R? I have no idea. But that's what I wanted to tell you guys, is that I personally am not a big fan of this Frieza. Back when I was playing this regularly, I honestly would never use him. But not because he's bad, it's just because he doesn't fit into the type of decks that I make. You know what, since we're talking about Frieza, when I get my ult, I think we're going to put Frieza in the ult section. He's going to get outsped anyways though, so it doesn't even matter. But that's what I want to ask you guys, is what battles have you done with Frieza and he contributed a lot? I want to hear these stories, because I actually do want to hear, actually, if any of you have a video, I would like to see it. Actually, I would actually like to watch a video of this Frieza truly in action, like in an online match. That, actually, yes. If anybody here has a video, I would like to see that. So crap, that's actually all I wanted to talk about with this Frieza. Crap, I actually expected this conversation to go on a little bit longer. There actually was more I wanted to talk about, but I can't really remember. My videos have been really rushed lately, so I don't prepare for these videos anymore. I used to actually prepare for these videos, like, you know, I would prepare a deck, I would prepare what I'm going to talk about, the different things I wanted to cover. Usually, and you guys see me, like, usually when I do these videos, I'm talking about all kinds of stuff, and then it ends up being like really convoluted and random. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. So here's the status of the channel for anybody that's wondering. I still don't know what to do with this channel. That's why I'm doing random videos at random times. I don't know what to do with it. I'm pretty much done with Xenoverse. I'm pretty much done with Hero Colosseum. I've been looking at this new League of Legends. Well, it's not new, but they're porting it. Well, they're not even porting it. It's like they completely remade the game for mobile and for the consoles. I've been looking at that a lot lately. I might... Oh, let's put Frieza. Let's put Frieza. Even though I think he's going to get outsped. He is going to get outsped. I've been looking at the League of Legends game. I'm thinking... when that comes out, it might take over this channel. I might actually start doing daily videos on it. I might start streaming it. I think I actually want to go like all out into that and just to see how it goes. You know what I mean? Because literally nobody is doing League of Legends videos for consoles because it's not out yet. So if I could actually get out there before all the big names get on it, maybe it can actually go somewhere. I think I'm gonna try it. I think that's where we're going with this channel. Just to give you guys a heads up. I know a lot of you don't want to hear this, but I mean, I'm sorry. The Frieza thing kind of went shorter than I thought it would. So I'm throwing random stuff out there to talk about while we finish up this video, and there it is. There's the end. So yeah, I just want to throw something out there. The whole reason I'm even doing these videos, because even though like I keep saying I'm done with Hero Colosseum, but yet here I am still doing them, it's not really to continue this series. It's more like I'm just trying to keep this channel on life support. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it from officially dying until I figure out what to do with it. So that's the end of this video. Please like it if you like it. You should subscribe if you want more. Join me in the next one. Alright, y'all. I'm out.